Good morning. Let me introduce myself. My name is Irham Maulana. I'm the last semester from PIP Makassar. Today I will do reading a text from English Maritime Datis to translate from Indonesian language to English language. So let's do it. So this is talking about marine duties all correct also, and uh, to prepare before we are sailing, and how to hand over with the duty officer. So carry out the marine watchkeeping service or watchkeeping. This unit relates to knowledge of skills and work attitudes needed in carrying out the duties of the marine guarding service of watchkeeping. The first learning objective is to prepare equipment for the marine guard service, and the second is to monitor routes, ship control, and sailing safety. Preparing equipment for the marine guard service. The guard service is a 24-hour surveillance activity on the board the ship, which is carried out with the aim of supporting shipping operation so that they are carried out safely. This is by continuing the voyage so that it can run with vigilance in accordance with the rules of shipping safety in it contains, among other things, observing condition around the ship in accordance with the P2TL, or we can say is correct, or uh, rule of routes. So P2TL in 1972. While the purpose of the watch service on the fishing vessel is to ensure that the operation of fishing vessel can run properly by taking into account the safety of human life. Coach vessel and the informant both while in port and when the ship is sailing at the sea to fishing route. The Marine Guard service in one day is divided into three terms. Each team 4 hours in the day and 4 hours at night, so that each team is on duty 8 hours uh, per day. The guard officer are deck officer or officer, and the ship engineer or machine, and ABK or rating, uh, who point is that division of task is based on the command of the captain. Based on the captain, I mean the order. And this is an example of the marine guard service on board the ship. When carrying out the watch service, we must prepare a navigational publication book in evidence. This is necessary so that the voyage can be carried out safely and efficiently. As for the navigational publication book, is the first number one. Then the marine map of the Indonesian Marine Scouting Book, the Nautical Almanac with the update version, then Indonesian Beacon List, or we can say the SEI, tidal list or tide tables, lists of shipping science, weather maps, ocean patient for the world, notice to marine or NTM, sometimes we call NTM, and this is the tools are binoculars for looking, watchkeeping, rules, jajar or jajar genjang, cematra, or we can say it sometimes for bearing. and also handy telkey for communicate. Then if the marine map for the fishing includes maps and navigation publication books according to the shipping routes that we have prepared on the map table. Then the next is the danger waters on the marine map that we are using. We must mark it according to the information and the provisions of the Indonesian map number one or chart number one. Monitor routes, ship control, and sailing safety. In the driving the ship, we must refer to the correct rules, where these rules regulate when to apply international prevention in preventing collision at sea. As for the first rule, that we are not allowed to cut other ships' lanes, then the second, if the situation arise the danger of a collision, then we should not to be late to take action to change direction. And the third, if we have doubts, then we must assume that the dangers exist, so that the change of the course is not even a little bit, but must take a turn around with a large angle to avoid the danger of collision. The fourth, when the facing the other ship, then we change our course to the right, and or so that we will pass the left hull. And if the shipping line is crowded, then we use a safe speed, or we stop the speed to avoid the danger of collision with the other ships. Then don't forget to that every time there's a change in bow position, a direction position, we must record it. The speed of the ship must be recorded in the diary deck. A circular overhead must continue to be carried to avoid collision situation, run aground and the other navigation hazard. Either using binocular, or if the situation is in limited visibility, the traffic density can be observed by means of navigation on board the ship. Every round of the ship watch must be checked periodically. Navigation equipment and the danger sign system, communication tools, automatic steering and compass, and the ship's stability can endanger the ship. And every time is an important thing, or even then we are obligated to record it in the ship diary, because these records must we will report to the next officer, or when we hand over with the next duty officer. So that's I mean so that's all the translate I read. uh, I, I have to read. And thank you for your participation. I mean party I mean For this, that is, thank you very much and good day.